Hello, rock stars. 1 year ago, I sat down in front of the microphone, nervous as hell, excited, honestly terrified, and I said 4 words: Welcome to Trauma Rock Stars. I had no idea what I was doing. I had no idea anyone would even listen. I had no idea that 1 year later, I would be sitting here having had the most transformative, humbling, healing experience of my entire life. But here we are, 1 year, and today we're going to celebrate. I'm Rockstar Tracy, and this is Trauma Rock Stars. And this right here is our 1 year anniversary special. I'm getting choked up even saying that. Stay with me because I have a lot to share with you today, including a giveaway that I think is going to blow your mind. But first, I want to talk about why this date. Before I get into all the numbers and everything exciting that I have to share and everything that happened this year, I need to tell you something personal. Something I really never said out loud on the show at all. But July 10th, Trauma Rockstar's anniversary, is not just any date for me. It was actually the date of my auto accident that I survived, that I was burned on 40% of my body, that I lost my beloved cousins. It's a significant date for me. Every year, it's been a tough day. It's been tough for me to get through it. So when I launched the show, I wanted to turn this date into a positive. So I launched Trauma Rock Stars on July 10th because it gives me something to celebrate instead of thinking about everything that I lost. I chose this date on purpose. But that's what rock stars do. We don't run from hard dates. We take them back. We rewrite what they mean. And that right there is the whole show in one sentence. All right. Now let's talk about the numbers because I am so proud and I want you to feel proud too because you are all part of this. 1 year, over 40,000 views and downloads. That means 40,000 times someone showed up to spend time with the show, with me, with our guests, with our beautiful community that we've built. I cannot tell you what that means. Thousands of people have found us, listeners in multiple countries all over the world. People I have never met have somehow found their way here. And perhaps the most meaningful number of all is all the messages, the DMs I get, the emails, the comments, the people who said the show has changed something for them, people who have reached out directly to me and said, "You've got me talking about it. You've got me getting help. Someday I'm going to tell you my story." That number is the one that keeps me going on the hard days. And believe me, it gets hard. Numbers don't tell the whole story, they tell part of it. And part of it is this: you showed up each week. You chose to be here. And that matters more than any metric I could ever report out. I want to be really honest, though, with you today because that's what we do. The honest truth about year one is this: I had absolutely no idea how much work this was going to be. The interviews, finding the right guests, the conversations, the editing, that part of it I love. That's actually the easy part, though. It's the work behind the work that nobody tells you about: the marketing, the PR, the getting the right people in front of the right audience. So we're helping them. That has been the education of a lifetime, I've got to tell you. But here's what I didn't expect: I didn't expect how much the show was going to actually heal me. I thought I was good. But starting Trauma Rock Stars created a space for trauma survivors to give people tools, the community we've built, and the reminder that none of us are alone and we don't have to be alone. And it did just that. And what happened in the process, sitting with these incredible guests, recording these solo episodes, being open and vulnerable every single time and authentic, is that I found pieces of myself I didn't even know were missing. Listening to Holly, 70 days between her life and death experience, Cheryl, who cleared blocks in me I didn't even know I was carrying, Brianna's Kundalini awakening, Tara's episode where she came home to herself through grief and losing her sister. Every single one of them has inspired me beyond anything I could have ever imagined. Those are not just episodes, those are lives. And I got to witness every single one of them. And on the days when I questioned whether I was doing enough, whether any of it was making a difference or not, a message would come through exactly at the right moment. That is not a coincidence. That is this community. I created this show to help us all heal. What I didn't know was that you were going to help me heal right along with you. This is the magic of Trauma Rock Stars. And I am so deeply grateful for every single one of you. The lesson is you do not have to fully heal to get started with anything. You heal by starting. That's rock star resilience, you guys. I want to take some time, though, to answer some questions from you, my rock stars, because this anniversary isn't just about me, it's about you. What made you finally decide to start the podcast? That's a question I get all the time. Well, it was honestly my healing journey. I wanted to create a space where people could see how many modalities are available for them, things they might not even know exist. After I went through my MDMA therapy, it completely changed my life. And I thought, the world needs to know about this. The world needs to know about everything. I wanted to be completely open and honest about my own journey and have others come on and share theirs as well. And it has been beyond my imagination. Another question I get all the time is, what's been the hardest part of showing up consistently? Well, there have been days when I've been so exhausted and depleted, and the last thing I wanted to do is sit down and record. But I showed up anyway. You know why? Because you show up for every single week, and I owe you the same in return. This is also why I talk about the green room so much, because building that protected space for yourself is what makes consistent showing up possible. You have to protect your energy if you want to sustain the work. Another question I get is, which episode conversation has impacted me the most personally? I honestly say that every single one of them has inspired me in different ways, but a few that really stick out is episode 8 with Allie, my therapist, who guided me through my MDMA journey. There was another one, I had a psychiatrist on who said something I will never forget, and I repeat this all the time, that the bison is the only animal that runs directly into a storm to get through it faster. That is what we have to do with our trauma. I also had an episode on trauma's effect on our finances. So many of us never connect those things. And that episode finally cracked something open for me personally. And the two episodes closest to my heart, one with my lifelong friends that was all about love and support, and the love and support and friendship we have for each other. And the other one was with Nami, who I've known my entire life, who talks about his journey as a trans man becoming his most authentic self. Nothing short of inspirational. But if you tie me down and force me to choose one, it would definitely be episode 8 with Allie. She literally changed my life. She knows that. I tell her this all the time. And then another question that I get is, what would you say to someone who is scared to start their healing journey? Well, you don't have to have it all figured out to begin, and it is scary. You just have to begin. Healing is scary, but I promise you, you've already been through the worst of it. So you can handle whatever comes up. You can handle whatever is going to happen. One way, if you want to start, is I created the free life audit quiz. It's 8 questions. It's literally less than 5 minutes. I actually think it only takes about 2.5 or 3 minutes. You can't build your set list if you don't know what's on your stage. And know this, healing is not linear. It is not a straight line from broken to fixed. I think I talked about that in my very, very first episode that I put out for the show. It's a concert. It has a sound check, it has a set list, a green room, a breakdown, and a bridge, and a headliner moment. And you are moving through all of it, even on the days it doesn't feel like it. You are not behind. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. So, what's coming up for year two? Well, starting in July, you're going to notice a shift in the show a little bit. More solo episodes every single Tuesday, more of the concert framework, because who doesn't love music? And that's my whole background. More deep dives into the tools and practices that actually will move the needle on your healing journey, like the set list, the sound check, the venue, the rider, the green room. That's just the beginning. We have so much more to explore together. I also want to properly introduce you to the Rockstar programs that I've created, because these are the tools I built to give you real structured, guided path through your healing journey, not just inspiration, actual structure. The Rockstar 30 is a 30-day healing roadmap. It comes in 4 versions based on exactly where you are right now: survival mode, overextended, functional, but drained, or aligned and intentional. Completely downloadable and fillable. And it literally takes less than 10 minutes a day. And I guide you through it, and I will hold your hand all the way. And then there's the Backstage Pass 90-day program. And this is the full tour. It takes everything in the Rockstar 30 and goes so much deeper. It's 90 days, all 3 lanes of healing, all the way to your headliner moment. This one is in development, but it will be coming soon. And so as it gets ready to launch, I will talk a lot more about it. And yes, there is a book, a memoir I have been writing for months. It is the most vulnerable, raw, honest thing I've ever created. It's my whole story, all of it, in one place. My goal is to have it in your hands by the holidays. I cannot wait. I am also bringing the Trauma Rock Stars message to stages. I've been doing keynotes for organizations and different events. If you know of a company, a conference, or an event that needs a keynote on resilience, healing, and becoming your own hero, reach out to me. You can reach out to me through socials or email me at podcast@traumarockstars.com. I would love to bring this message to your stage or audience. And if you are not on the Trauma Rockstars newsletter yet, this is your homework this week. Every Sunday, I send tools, resources, healing practices, and episode content directly to your inbox, completely free. Sign up at traumarockstars.com. And now the part I've been waiting to tell you. To celebrate 1 year of Trauma Rockstars, I am giving away a complimentary spot in the Backstage Pass 90-day program for one lucky rock star. Completely free. This is the full tour, the deep dive, a complete healing journey that takes you from where you are right now all the way to your headliner moment. 90 days, all 3 lanes: emotional, physical, and mental. And I will guide you through every single step of it. Here's how to enter, and it couldn't be any simpler. Just subscribe to the Trauma Rockstars newsletter from this date forward at traumarockstars.com. That's it. That's the entry. The link is also going to be in the show notes, but entries close on July 31st, and the winner will be announced in early August. No purchase necessary. You must be 18 or older, though. One rockstar, one full tour on me. Because you've shown up for me the entire year, and the least I can do is show up for you on your headlining journey in the most elevated way I can, this is why I'm giving away this program. Before I let you go, I need to say something. You showed up week after week, episode after episode. You continued to show up. You took the quiz, you downloaded guides, you sent the emails, you shared the episodes, you told your friends. You built this with me. So this anniversary isn't mine, it's ours. If you haven't taken the free life audit quiz yet, go to traumarockstars.com right now. It's very simple. 8 questions under 5 minutes, and you'll know exactly where you are and what you need most right now. It's been quite eye opening for hundreds of people. When I started this show, I was someone with a story and a microphone and a burning belief that healing out loud could change lives. And I still believe that more than ever. But this year, you showed me that trauma doesn't have to be the end of anyone's story, that resilience is not something you either have or you don't. It's something you build one episode at a time, one day at a time, one brave, honest, imperfect step at a time. Thank you for 1 year of showing up. Thank you for every listen, every share, every message, every comment. Thank you for trusting me with your healing journey. I do not take this lightly, not for one single second. I'm Rockstar Tracy. Remember, you are not a groupie in somebody else's story. You are the headliner of your own. And that's Rockstar Resilience. The content on this podcast revolves around personal life experiences and is meant to serve as a learning tool. I am not a certified therapist or medical expert. This podcast doesn't offer medical, psychological, or professional advice. If you're curious about your mental or physical well-being, feel free to reach out to a licensed healthcare professional for assistance.